Today I want to show you how you can do well on your IELTS listening map. So first, we have to know where we are on the map. Second, we have to know which part is the north, south, east and west. We can write down on each edges to help us a little bit more. And we can start download a lot of vocabularies from the link below. Here's this example. Let's get started. So, as you can see, we have north gate, south gate. There's no need to write the north and south. All I have to write is east and west to find with faster. Alright, east and west. That's my simple technique. While I do always write north, west, east, south. Usually I write left, right as well. But for this, I don't see the point now because it's all given with a map with the east and south parts. Okay, so now I have to find cafe, toilets, formal gardens, outdoor gym, skateboard ramp, wildflowers. Okay, let's get started. I hope you can see it's clearly and it's much larger. Okay.
I'll listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 16.
11 to 16.
As chair of the Town Council Subcommittee on Park Facilities, I'd like to bring you up to date on some of the changes that have been made recently to the CROFT Valley Park. So if you could just take a look at the map I handed out, let's begin with a general overview. So, the basic arrangement of the park hasn't changed. It still has 2 gates, north and south, and a lake in the middle. Cafe continues to serve an assortment of drinks and snacks, and is still in the same place, looking out over the lake and next to the old museum.
So as you can see, it's looking at the lake and next to old museum. This is the only option we have, looking at the lake and next to the museum. Now I'm gonna mark this one as D. Okay, now we move to the next one. Next one is the toilets.
We're hoping to change the location of the toilets and bring them nearer to the centre of the park, as they're a bit out of the way at present, near the adventure playground, in the corner of your map.
Okay, now as you can see, they said they are hoping to change the location of toilets as they're a bit far from the center. And she said near the adventure playground, so I was hoping it to be B, but then I realized when she said near the corner, in the corner, so in the corner we have only C. Now I'm writing C. Okay.
Formal gardens have been replanted and should be at their best in a month or two. They used to be behind the old museum, but we've now used the space near the south gate, between the park boundary and the path that goes past the lake towards the old museum.
Right. She said they use the space near the south gate and near the pass which passed a lake and goes to old museum. This is the only option. Now I'm gonna make it the G as a formal gardens. Alright? G is a formal gardens. There's a reason why I'm marking each answer when I find them. When I find them, I'll explain later on.
Have a new outdoor gym for adults and children, which is already proving very popular. It's by the glass houses, just to the right of the path from the south gate. You have to look for it, as it's a bit hidden in the trees.
Okay, she said just near the south gate and near glass house. I was expecting to be it F, but then it said hidden among trees. So this is answer is going to be H, certainly. It's going to be certainly H. Okay.
One very successful introduction has been our skateboard ramp. It's in constant use during the evenings and holidays. It's near the old museum, at the end of a little path that leads off from the main path between the lake and the museum.
Okay, this was really simple. It said at the end of the road and near old museum. It must be A because I don't see any other options, and it's at the end of the road. attendance is passed. Okay, this is gonna be A. There was a reason why I marked each answer when I find them, because whenever I found them, because now we have only, as you can see, 1, 2, 3 options. The more you find, the much easier it gets. So whenever you find answers, mark them not to get confused. Okay, now I have to find wildlife flowers.
We've also introduced a new area for wildflowers to attract bees and butterflies. It's on a bend in the path that goes round the east side of the lake, just south of the adventure playground.
Okay, it's just south of adventure playground and east of the lake. We have only option E here. Now it's E. Well, I found all the answers correct, I believe so. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to download the map vocabulary from below. I'll leave the link below, and you can see that if you have a curiosity and if you practice a little bit, the map is not that difficult. Thank you again.